beside the crystal fountain. So come with me, we'll go.
What's wrong?
I'm scared of mimes.
Are you serious?
Yeah. Can we go?
Don't you get you?
Stop it. Stop it. We gotta go. I'm serious.
Fine, fine.
We have to go.
We can go.
Alright, now hold on. No. What you have here is your classic zombie. You can tell he's a zombie because the way he is. You have the skin falling off the face, very zombie-like. He's trying to bite me. Isn't that neat? But when you're approaching these, you have to be careful to pack some a knife so you have some heat. So.
A mime!
Wait. A zombie?
Yeah, where else can you find all this neatness but in nature? All you gotta do to kill a zombie is stab it, see? Oh wait, I forgot, it's in the head.
Seriously? I just had this dry cleaned.
1, 2, 3, and... Sitting in a room with my friends one night, said, hey, let's make a podcast. Then Mandy hit Sterling in the head, and it turned into the Bamcast. 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 It's Bamtastic. Bamcast. 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 Bamcast.
Yes.
Well, Jake Coverdale, now that you're finally on the podcast, how does it feel to be making the theme song? What was the process that you went through?
Well...
Oh, hey, here's Crow creator, Mitch Scobie, finally on the podcast for the first time. So, this collaboration you guys had going on, what was it like?
It was basically improv, 100%
Yes.
all the way.
Yeah?
With a
little bit of rhythm,
input, and idea given by cameraman.
This is true.
Matthew Patel. And I would say it was relatively fun.
Yeah.
Jacob here just started whipping out a jam.
Just threw together some
Yeah, which was pretty cool. Like you just all.
grooves and
Basically, and then here I come in with the freestyle, little beat section.
spices.
And basically, and then I just flow. He flows. We flow together into an amazing creation.
You make like a river going on.
Basically, two
Or
streams
a
create a river of amazingness.
cake in a river or something.
Something like that.
Yeah.
Okay, a
Musical
cake and a river?
streams.
Cake in a river.
A cake in a river?
Just this big creation flowing as one.
But wouldn't the cake like kind of start to fall apart right as you hit the water?
Analogy right now.
This is a terrible analogy, by the way.
Cake in a river.
What if the river was made of icing?
That's
The cake.
That
It's in the icing
that's like
river.
okay. Now you're getting no. Now you're getting into like California girls territory right
we're
now.
not doing California girls. Cake in a river of icing, I guess.
A river of icing.
Candy Mountain.
Are you the cake or am I the icing?
I don't want to be. No, we're not gonna do this. The song is Cake in a River. So that's what
Is that the name of it?
No.
Cake
That
in a
should be.
river.
Cake in a River.
Cake in a
There
river.
you go.
You got
That's
the
the
name of
name.
the song.
The name of the song for the podcast.
Cake in a river.
All right. Well, welcome to a very special edition of Bamcast.
It's Bamcast or Bamcast PM.
Well, all of them are PM. So
This is Bamcast after hours.
pretty much. No, it's
Or it could be
especially
early
compared
morning.
to a lot of our other
Good morning,
It's actually
folks.
AM, so yeah.
a lot of our other
Yeah.
podcasts. Like this one, once I cut it down, it's gonna be a lot like on the road. A lot of different places. We actually have a video that we'll hopefully have at the beginning of this podcast, which I have to thank Brandon as the zombie did a fine job just in his scream, and Mitch completely disappeared in his role and now completely
mime.
disappeared into his sleep.
Hey, Mitch.
Uh,
How's it going?
Yep, me too.
And unfortunately, Sarah's not here, but I'm gonna thank her anyway for being in the video. And also my man Jake Coverdale, who's now done 2 things for the podcast this week. Like I mentioned earlier, which will be another video I put up with this, thanking him and Mitch for making the theme song.
The theme song.
Yeah.
Bamcast.
And hopefully at the end we get a little musical treat from Brandon. I'm going to cut that first song I recorded and put it in here. So, but no, if you wanted to get started talking, I would actually like to start off with a story that happened to me. What?
Of course you would.
No. Does anybody else want to hold this one?
I will shoot you,
Do you
good
use
sir.
hand motions?
Yeah, I do.
I can already tell.
No, okay.
Story time.
Just, I was working in Kohl's again, and I'm over in the housewares, and I'm like putting stuff away for merchandising and whatnot. And this is around 7 o'clock at night, and then I'm just working, I'm just putting stuff away, and then all of a sudden I hear this schlop, 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 like coming from behind me. So I like turn around, and I just get right up, and I see just feathers flying by as someone like walks by one of these fixtures that's in the middle of the aisle. I can't really see what's going on, so I'm like, what's that? And
It's in your hair. It's my hair.
so then I like walk down the aisle to where I could see this giant chicken walking down through Kohl's, a slop, 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 and then I look down and he's holding a pizza box, and he's walking back to customer service, and I'm like, okay, I gotta see what's going on with this. So I stalk and like start hide behind everything, like watching this chicken as I'm following him. And he goes up to the customer service desk, and Bob, who's one of the main customer service guys, he's back there, and he just looks up from the desk and just immediately just starts cracking up. And the chicken just kind of stops, looks down.
Chicken fool.
And I don't hear the whole conversation, but I just see the chicken just put the pizza on the thing. Bob talked to him for a couple of seconds, and then the chicken just kind of start to slop, slop, slop. And I run back over to the shoes department because my best friend Eva, I just had to get her for this. It's like, are you ready to see the greatest thing in your entire life? And
There's a giant chicken.
yeah, and then I pulled her over, and she's like, oh my gosh, it's a giant chicken, that's amazing. And he like just kind of slops off.
I don't know
And
what slop means.
and then so me and Eva run up to Bob. I was like, what was that all about? And he's like, well, he came to deliver a pizza. And I was like, for who? And he's just like, well, apparently he represents Angelo's Pizza in Clinton, and the whole thing was that they know that it's coming up on the holiday season, and people that work in retail, they don't have a lot of time to like go anywhere else to get their food, so they decided to have him deliver to a bunch of other stores, and as well as ours, a bunch of pizzas for free that we could eat. And he also dressed
Put
up
on display.
Yeah, and I also having to dress
Not
up
for
in
display.
Look at my glorious pizza.
yeah, and so he was like, so do you guys want some pizza? And me and Eva were like, yes.
No.
Oh, that's you.
So basically, me and Eva ended up eating like half the pizza because nobody else wanted it.
Is your name really Eva?
It's wonderful.
Yeah, it's
I'm totally resting on
whenever I
Mitch's
first
leg.
met her-
White.
yeah. Whenever I first met her, actually, it was pretty much like a kindergarten kind of thing because I first met her.
Oh, look,
And
he woke up.
just
Sterling knows this
just-
girl, don't you?
no, Eva, Eva K. I don't know her last name.
Eva.
Yeah, that's
Eva.
Whenever I first met her, I was like, Eva.
I'm
But
sorry.
then,
Wow.
Did you give up free food?
No, he ate the free
Yeah.
food.
Okay.
I ate the crap
I
out
just
of
had to
that
make
food.
sure.
Well,
No.
it's officially, what, 1 o'clock?
2.
2 o'clock. It is officially 2 a.m.
Yep.
I hope Sarah got home.
Oh, she
Otherwise, she's in deep trouble.
left alone.
Yeah, if she didn't get home, I'd be.
She might have stopped for gum.
Oh, snap.
No, but literally like the first time I met her,
Let me digress.
She reminded me of another of a friend that I had down in Texas whenever I was working down at Kohl's, and I was just like, I need to know this girl. And so she was working at the jewelry counter, and I just walk right up to her and I go, Eva. And she's like, what? I was like, can we be best friends? She's like, I guess so. I was like, cool. And I just kind of walk off, and then from then on, we've been best friends ever since. Like, we're pretty cool. And we she
Word
works
of the
over
day
the
from
department,
Matthew
which I
Patel.
miss very much. But we actually started a baseball game because she's able to get like the stuffed paper that's in like the shoes, and then there's also these like balsam wood things that go in the shoes sometimes. And so we just go in the back of the storage room and start playing baseball back there. But no, then Justine. I went up to talk to her about the chicken guy. I was like, did you see the chicken? She's like, I saw him when he came up, but I didn't get to see him leave. I didn't get to talk to him. But she's like, I got the greatest idea ever. Whenever he comes into... If he delivers pizzas like that, I want to like call Angelos, have them deliver to my house, and then whenever he comes in there, be all dressed up as another like lady chicken and have like a little bow right here, and as he comes in to the thing, like just hit on him. Yeah, just be like.
That's awesome.
So yeah, that was my story for the week.
It's very nice.
Was it you who sent me the picture of the
Kelsey?
shoe that smelled like pot?
Sure.
Yeah, I actually didn't. I take you.
And we were making sweatshop jokes.
Yeah, we went down because I took you down to that shoe, right? But it wasn't there, wasn't it? Yeah,
This was like when I was in Colorado.
no. It was because when you visited, and then I was like, "You're here. You gotta see and smell this shoe." But I think it was sold by the time you got there, because I definitely remember. And then you started making sweatshop jokes.
Okay.
It was pretty humorous.
How did you get sweatshop from pot-smelling shoes?
Explain this to
All
him.
shoes are made in sweatshops.
Obviously. So the sweatshop workers must have been stoned.
To appease their misery of working 18-hour days.
Were these brightly colored shoes? Or
No, they were they were like those
Were
UGG
they like
boots.
Keds?
Boots with the
Just
fur?
like white
Yeah,
Keds?
apple bottom jeans,
Shoes
boots
of
with the
zero
fur.
Creativity. They're shoes of the masses. Keds.
Kevin.
Yep.
Officially Kevin. Kevin the cat.
It is Gur.
I
Thank
love
you.
that. Kevin because he likes chocolate.
No,
Yeah.
it's Gur,
I'm with you, Kelsey. Or racing.
We Kelsey stick together.
not Grayson. It's just Gur.